Hey there, it's Charlie with Process Flow Pros. In this video, we're going to talk about the Monday Docs features. So a little bit of an underrated feature in my opinion, but Monday Docs, you could do some really cool things with it. Notably, you could just, as you're taking notes, you could highlight something and add it as an item to a board. So you can capture all of your meeting action items really quickly. So let's get started. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to have some type of board to capture all the action items from a meeting, and then we're going to have a notes document for capturing all the notes from our meetings. So we're going to come in, we're going to create a new board, click the plus sign, call this one action items, and then we're going to make it main items, create board. And then when it makes a board, it just makes these three random items that we can just delete. And then we're going to create our document. So come in here, new doc, or start with template. So with different templates, you can create your own, or you could just use some of these other ones that Monday's created. There's a creative brief, competitive analysis, lots of different options to choose from. For this example, we're just going to use the blank document, and we're going to call it meeting notes. Create document. So it's on main so everybody can see it. So now when you first start, it might look a little overwhelming because you have all these options here. So you can add a board or a table, chart, like these different widgets, or you can just do like quick starters, like meeting notes. So you could have like date, attendees, meeting goals, all those types of things. Generally speaking, if you just want to keep it simple, you can just start out with adding your own stuff. So if I click on the plus sign here, and then your titles will appear over here once you start adding them. So I'll just do like meeting note one, and I'll come down here, hit the plus sign, large title again, meeting note two, and you get the idea, right? It'll start creating, whoops, didn't click the right thing there. Do another title, meeting note three. Now, if you click over here, it'll show your outline. So now you can skip to like your meeting notes that you had on different days, and then the different sub items and things that were done during that meeting. So that's an easier way to like skip around if you're just using one continuous meeting notes. And then as far as adding different things to it, so if you have your toolbar up here, or you could just keep using the plus sign and more options. So on the toolbar, you just have, the different text sizes, adjustment and alignment of the text. You could add numbers, you could add checklists, change the style of how the layout is. And then you can do AI assistance for your writing with summary and writing it. You can mention somebody, add dynamic values from a board. So like if I had any items on the board that I wanted to add values from, like item number 4 from the board we just made. But more importantly, if you want to add items to the board, so like say we're in a meeting and Terry needs to refill the Brita, then we could highlight that, click on item, click on the board, so the action items board, click on the group, and now, as you can see here, it just creates a link to it on the action items board. So now over on this board, the action item was captured from the meeting notes, added to the board automatically. So highly underrated value in that, in my opinion, just because I've been in a lot of meetings and I know that adding action items can sometimes get missed, and this is just like boom, immediate, right? So what else can you do with meeting notes? The other things you can do, if you click the plus sign here, more options, as you could see, it was already popped up here. But if you click on all, it'll give you the entire list of things. As far as like media goes, you could add images, videos, GIFs. So good job. Nice little clapping guy there. And then you could add files, other YouTube videos, other values from boards like we did earlier. embedding things. So you can embed everything. You can actually embed a website here as well. So if I wanted to embed like my website or a website that you're investigating that you wanted to like show up here, and then collaboration, apps, productivity, pretty straightforward. So that's pretty much it for the documents. And if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'll put all my other information in the description below. And thanks for watching.